Have you ever been driving late at night, middle of nowhere, and you feel like someone's following you? Well, imagine pulling over, stepping out into the silence, and realizing you're not alone. This story isn't about some cheap jump scare. It's about what happened in a small town in Pennsylvania, where locals swear a werewolf still roams the woods. And if you're brave enough to stick around till the end, you'll understand why people never drive that road after midnight. There's this forgotten town called Mill Creek, surrounded by thick forest. Not many folks live there anymore, just a few families, farmers, and truckers passing through. But every full moon, something happens. Dogs bark all night. People hear screaming from the woods. And if you ask the old-timers, they'll tell you, it's him. Back in the 70s, a hunter disappeared in those woods. He came back 3 days later, covered in blood, pale as a ghost, and never spoke again. Within weeks, animals started turning up ripped apart. A year later, folks started vanishing too. They called it a wild animal attack. But everyone in Mill Creek knew better. Fast forward to today. A group of college friends, Jake, Sarah, and Kyle, are on a road trip. They're the type of kids who laugh at ghost stories, post TikToks about haunted spots. They hear about Mill Creek from a gas station clerk. He tells them, don't take the forest road tonight. Full moon's out. You don't want to meet what's out there. Of course, they ignore him. They want a thrill. They want content. So, they head straight into the woods. The deeper they drive, the quieter it gets. No crickets. No owls. Just the sound of tires on gravel. Then, thud. Something slams the side of their car. Jake swears he saw a shadow dart across the road, huge, hunched, running on 2 legs. They laugh it off, but Sarah notices claw marks on the door. Not scratches. Deep, fresh gouges. And then they hear it. A long, bone-chilling howl rolling through the trees. It doesn't sound like any wolf they've ever heard. It sounds, almost human. They finally stop near an old hunting cabin, thinking they'll crash there for the night. Inside, it smells like wet dog and rusted metal. On the wall, photos of hunters, rifles, and newspaper clippings. Local man mauled in woods. Mill Creek missing persons case. Sarah whispers, guys, what if it's real? That's when they hear footsteps outside. Slow. Heavy. Circling. Jake peeks through the cracked window. And he sees it. A man, barefoot, skin pale under the moonlight, staring right at him. And before Jake can blink, the man's jaw unhinges, bones snapping, claws tearing through skin. And he drops to all fours. The werewolf is real. The cabin explodes with chaos. Windows shatter. The kids run into the woods. Breath heavy, branches whipping their faces, they can hear it chasing, closer, closer. Kyle falls. Blood everywhere. Jake drags him up, but the howl is so close it rattles their chest. They find an old church at the edge of the woods, broken windows, doors hanging off the hinges. They slam the door shut, hiding behind the altar. Silence. Then. A massive hand with claws rips through the wooden door. It's inside. Next morning, locals find the church door wide open. Inside. Nothing but blood on the floor. No bodies. No footprints. But here's the part that'll mess with you. On the church wall, scratched deep into the stone, was a single message. Full moon. Next time, it's your turn. And some folks swear, when you drive through Mill Creek on a full moon, you can see 3 figures wandering the forest. Their eyes glowing, waiting for the next lost traveler. If you made it this far, you're officially braver than most. But tell me, would you spend a night in Mill Creek? Or would you turn that car around? Drop your answer in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more stories that'll keep you awake tonight. Because next week, we're going even darker.